Dr. Wimberly, you've commended youth ministers, senior pastors, anybody who cares about youth in any context, but certainly in an urban context, to see their community, to engage and respond to the realities of their community. And we certainly have had and will have questions. Well, what would you advise us to see better? We're there, but we don't always see exactly what the needs are. We're not sure exactly how to respond. What do you advise the senior minister, the deacon board, the lay leaders, the youth minister to do so they come to truly understand the needs of the community so they may respond better?
Well, the powerful word is that you can't see at a distance. You have to see up close. And if you're going to see up close, that means you have to get outside the church. I always use the concept of the church without walls. That means peeling back the walls, peeling back the outside of the churches, tearing down the bricks, and walking outside of the church. Walk the streets, visit the families, go into the restaurants and sit and listen, observe, talk. Reflect for a moment, but get back into the conversation. That's the way you hear the conversations that others are having. You see the behavior, you see the expressions on people's faces, you see the body language, and you hear some of the real live stories that people are living every day. You can't respond to what you guess about. You can't respond to what you don't look at, what you don't see, and you can't respond unless you really hear from people themselves what they're going through. And believe it or not, when you do that, people notice. And they notice that, they're here, they're a part of us. And then the invitation can be made and people will come. Youth also really are looking for real people who show real interest. And you show real interest and you're a real person when you go and you say, this community belongs to me. And the community not only belongs to me, but I also belong to the community. And that's the way God works. If we're God's people are everywhere, and that's where we ought to be as well, outside the walls of the church.